We have come to this world for many things, but one thing that's apparent is that we come here to learn. We're pretty much put straight into schools and social settings and taught um, English and arithmetic and science, history, many subjects in respect to gaining information. We can absorb so much information. The problem with receiving new information is getting rid of old information that is potentially blocking us from finding new alternatives, new ways of doing things, different approaches, alternative um, positions to look at things from a different point of view. So there's a lot that comes with knowing or trying to comprehend what stops us from receiving information. Number one, and how to clear previous data that's been input by our senses and who we naturally are. Like, how do we clear it? Well, there's no there's no magic pill to clear that. Um, well, I suppose you can take something where you feel different and you start to perceive things from a different point of view. But if it's enhanced, then you're going to come back to the source. So you got to work on the source. And just a footnote: anyone that uses drugs as avoiding their problems has got um, a terrible problem. If you're going to take drugs because you enjoy them. Take them because you enjoy them. So back to getting rid of old data. That's an inside job. That's an internal work and job that needs to be done on oneself. I I come to a realization for my process to get rid of it. Um, well, I knew it was going to take at least 10 years to get some kind of stability from the havoc that I was imposing on my life and to the community at large. So yeah, that was a 10-year plan, but the tools within that goal was the more open I am, the more I can receive. The more open I become, the more I receive. I don't think without the perception of openness, and that needed to be part of the equation to be free. I don't know. I don't know other ways. I can only talk about the ways I was given information to act upon, which should help me. It helped me immensely. Something told me to keep talking. Something told me to keep talking when you don't want to talk. Something told me you got to make the effort. Something told me it's really important. And I was feeling it also, like I was feeling the fruits of that labour. And it does take effort. It's work. It's definitely work. But it's like anything. If you stay at something for long enough, you get good at it, and you adapt yourself and you condition yourself. And what we used to find daunting in the past through not participating in events that we're fearful of. Once you jump in and start applying yourself, you get used to it. You get used to it. So all learning comes from our own ability to be taught. If you're not teachable, then maybe that's something that you need to identify. And arrogance is one of the aspects, and being judgmental and critical. And even though I'm talking about those points, you're still going to be a little bit like that, irrespectively. You're only human. Of course, you have to interact with others, and of course you've got to participate in life, or alternatively, you can try and go living on an island, be by yourself, but that wouldn't be a whole lot of fun. We need others. We definitely need others. So it's a choice to believe whatever we believe in our belief system. But you can create beliefs that weren't there. Once you get a bit of confidence, when you achieve little things and other little things, and hopefully you'll start dealing with maybe if there is small things in your life that you can identify to change, that will show change is possible, and nobody's excluded from it. Nobody doesn't experience it. We all we all live in the reward of change, and that's what change is. New information. It's a reward, and if you don't get that change is a reward, well, why would you put effort into something? Why would you go to university and not get a degree? Why would you go to work every day? Why would you look after yourself? Why? Why would you do anything if there wasn't a reward? We're living in people's rewards from the change that people have done. They've manifested everything around us: TVs, bloody timber floors, carpet mats, paintings, cars. That's all that stuff comes with continuous change and improving things. And so if you don't want to get that, that's fine. Stay in that position of non-participation. Stay there. But everything who and everyone who understands the purpose and the benefits of opening yourself up and allowing yourself to change, other people will leave you behind, and they won't care about leaving you behind. So the loneliness and the isolation we have is all of our own doing from our inability to keep improving ourselves. We leave it up to other forces, you know. We don't mind going to a school to learn. We don't even question it. We don't mind learning new skills at work. The problem with this kind of change for people, there's no instant gratification. It's exposure. You must appear vulnerable. To be open, you must appear vulnerable. That's not easy for a lot of people. That's the first step to change. You don't have to get on here and friggin' open up and talk about it all, you know, like talk about things that have been holding you down and weighing you down, but you'll get through it if you start the effort, if you put the effort in. But if you don't want to put the effort in, then, you know, like, are you in a position to whinge and bitch? If you don't want to change yourself, what moral value do you bring to the world? Oh, well, just being a human is enough, of course. But what is within us that we haven't discovered yet? What is there? I know there's more in me. You won't know until you have a go. Seek and you will discover. Search and you will find. There's a massive river of new ways within you that you have not discovered. You have all the tools within you and more to do anything you want in this world. Be anything you want, do anything you want, create anything you want, but you're going to have to work at it. And if you're not prepared to work on yourself, what are you prepared to work at? Have a good Sunday.